the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bumping through your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bumping through your broadcast, grab a chair, fill your glass.
Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie Podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me. How you doing, Charlie?
What's up, Lee? Chef Lee Rocha. Oh, man, this is, been waiting all week for this, for you to come on and just, chop it up with me and everyone on the Really Charlie Podcast audience. Mm-hmm. We are on YouTube. We are actually on Facebook Live. Once we're done, we will actually be on Spotify also. So cool. I will download it and put it on Spotify. And man, this is good for me because for one, you're going to teach me something, right?
I'm going to try. And
for two is I'm usually using a pressure cooker on usually once a week, right?
Good.
So it's going to be nice. I can add something to the recipes that I use. So
cool.
All right. So
I'm actually cooking today, just so you know that. So
all right.
Something going on the side here.
How's the weather? You're just south of me, so
man,
how's the weather?
Cold, man. It's 23 degrees out there, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's 23 now. It was 23 earlier, and it's cold.
Yeah.
But now it's 30. I was just checking it out on my computer, so we're good on that. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for spring, man, so I can get out there and cook outside and do my thing that way because, I'm all over the place with cooking. Got a lot of new ideas. So
with, you have a YouTube channel, Cooking with Pressure. I'm so happy that you're getting it out there. You're getting things out there, through your YouTube channel. I don't know. I can't even think back the last time I wasn't on YouTube for something,
Exactly.
I'm always on it, and it's a great platform, and I'm glad that you are doing that to show your talents and show your expertise. Well,
I appreciate this opportunity.
Right. What inspired you to do this?
Well, the fact that I've been cooking, man, on Facebook Live, I've been probably doing it at least about 8 years, probably something like that when I started doing it. And, the reason what inspired me was the fact that I live away from my hometown, New Bedford, Mass. I'm out here in Connecticut, 40 plus years. And I don't know, it's kind of my way of staying in touch originally with my culture, cooking all the Cape Verdean foods. And what inspired me was the fact that I really couldn't speak the language. I've tried. And I said, well, I'm at least going to express myself in my Cape Verdean cooking. But it's so much more than that now. I'm doing all kind of other recipes. Got a lot of new ideas on the table and where I want to go with this. I don't want to make it all about me. I want to make it more about the people involved. And, I'll start off with this show, but my big plan down the road would be to try to take this show on the road, visit other families. And it's not just going to be about Cape Verde cooking. It's going to be about all kinds of different cooking and what people do. And so I'd like to maybe visit people, do some shows based on them down in the future.
That's very nice. And there's one thing that, cooking is, not everybody does it the same. Everybody does it different. There's a twist in almost every dish that you could twist it any kind of way to your liking, your taste buds. And there's one thing I like about pressure cooking is that you rarely make a bad move, right? Might make a slight move, but you can always make an adjustment. I really like pressure cooking. I always stood away from it because, you're
the danger.
yeah, and I was just so I said, I don't know, and let me just stay away from it. But things are a whole lot safer.
Yes, they are.
And I am so happy that that was a gift that my wife gave me, and I'm very, very happy with it. I'm actually probably going to get another one only because I noticed the seal is not as good as it used to be. So I think I'm going to just invest in a new one.
You can buy a replacement seal, but I own 4 different ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've given a couple away to my niece. I got an Instant Pot, and then I got this. I don't see if you can see this over here. I got a 12 quart.
Nice.
The size of that, it's double the size of an Instant Pot. In fact, I just did some baby back ribs, indoor in that. Basically, I cooked it. It just finished as you were talking, 17 minutes, and then I'm going to finish it off in the oven and base in another 15 minutes. And so about 45 minutes, the most, you have fall off the bone ribs that you can do at home. And that's the basis of where I want to go with this show, Cooking Under Pressure. Showing that you could do meals during the week that you thought you could only do on the weekend, type of thing. And get back to what you're saying about pressure cooking. My mother used to tell me a lot about the 50s and 60s. They would blow up, but now the seals will pop out. That's not going to happen with an electric pressure cooker. Now the stovetop ones, you had to literally stay in the kitchen, and a lot of people don't do that. You get distracted, you're out, the thing runs out of water, it can explode. Shrapnel, you don't need that issue. So I highly recommend an Instant Pot. Almost all of them. Ninja today are really good. Some are better than others, but I really like them myself. And I'm trying to convert. I started out converting a lot of Cape Verde recipes, Creole recipes, that way. And you want locking in the flavor, and it's just really what you're really doing. In case people don't know, is with the pressure cookers, you got a pressure vessel that you're increasing the boiling point from 212, which you can only do on the atmospheric pressure in an open pot, to about 270, which cooks about, I think they say about 5 times faster, 3 to 5 times faster than normal. So, I mean, you could do all kinds of foods in it. And so, check me out. I'll be doing it all the time. Hopefully everybody else will, and they'll hit that subscribe button if they join my channel, which I really appreciate.
That's It's everything that you do on your show, I'm going to actually share on my Facebook group and page, the Really Jolly podcast page. And so as you're doing things, I'll get notifications, I'll share it. And so this is going to be another platform for yourself just to get the word out. So I'll be doing that also.
Cool. I appreciate that. Yeah. That'd be nice. So
since there's no doubt in my mind that your dishes are very delicious. So because they're so delicious and your family falls in love very easily and say, oh my God, this is great stuff. Oh, so delicious. Does that force you, or does that want them or want you in the kitchen? Do they want you in the kitchen more? Or do they want mom in there?
Well, she's too busy, but you know what? She's a good cook too. So, she definitely inspired me, along with, I would say, like my brother Buddy, my wife Pauline, my mother and my father, obviously. And, I did some stuff down at Pee Wee's restaurant, kind of, back in the day. That kind of inspired me. I did some cooking at the Black Pearl restaurant. That's where I learned kind of to make the chowder. They kind of showed me. I was really clean in there. And right next to it in Newport, Rhode Island, also the Chot House. So, So rather than, I'm out here in Connecticut, and so it's not like I'm running all over the streets of New Bedford and I got friends out here, but there's also a lot of time when during the winter it's pretty lonely. So that's what I did, man. For those, a lot of people say, where did you learn how to do this? Where did you learn how to do that? YouTube University. I said, but I don't know something. And then I got my trusty Alexa device over here.
Yeah.
And so I mean, that's where I look up different ways.
Before you get on, before you go on, you need to trademark that YouTube University.
Yeah, right. Well, that's just what I call it. I'm like, that's YouTube University. I'm like, who needs to go to college anymore? And you don't have to pay. Well, don't listen to me on that one because you do need to go to school if you haven't done it yet. But yeah, no, I think the thing for me is I didn't really, people are like, oh, you learn all this stuff. Like, no, I didn't learn all this stuff at home. Even a lot of the Cape Verde recipes and perfecting stuff, it's all by trial and error. I'm not scared to make mistakes, you know. You might not see it. My wife might not see it because I'll throw it away until I made it good after I maybe made it 4 times. So, my thing is just have fun when you're in the kitchen. Make it something that's fun. When you got to cook as a requirement, it's not as fun. And then you don't think you can do these type of meals. You can do it. Trust me. If I can do it, well, I'm sure they can do it too. It's just a passion I have right now. So
yeah, you can one of my family members he made cachupa in the pressure cooker and came out so good, so good. But he didn't have the time to cook it, right? Because it takes a long time, takes all day, right?
Yeah, about good 3 to 4 hours.
So basically, he tried it that way, a smaller pot, and came out delicious, and it's I've done so many things with it. I really like the chicken and beef. I like the way it comes out of there. It's so much better.
Well, it's just it's like a lot of people say, I'll just use a slow cooker. Well, it's like slow cooking in a lot of ways. In fact, all these new pressure cookers today you don't need to buy a rice cooker. You don't need to, I do jagging it. I do everything. You don't need to have a slow cooker because you can even set it to slow cook the next day with a timer on it. So, yeah, they're pretty well advanced. And like the Instant Pots have 10 safeties built in. So you can walk away because the reason you can walk away with electric ones is because when you set your timer for the actual cook time, it's going to come up to temperature. When it reaches that temperature, then it's going to start counting backwards, when it gets to that temperature, which, as you know, and when it's done, what it'll do then is it will go into the warm cycle. So there's no risk of getting injured or anything dangerous in that respect. And,
exactly.
So that's the good part. And most Instant Pots will actually tell you when the food's sticking and burning if you didn't put enough liquid.
It's I don't know. It's just I just love it. I mean, one of my go-to dishes is spaghetti. I cook spaghetti in it. I really enjoy it. It comes out perfect. I don't have noodles pasta sticking to each other. It's just definitely it comes out better than on the stovetop for me,
Yeah, well, a lot of dishes will.
Yeah, so I stuck with it, and I haven't gone back to the stovetop, and ever since I've been doing it this way,
Keep the stovetop clean.
Yeah. So what are some of the ideas you want to do when it comes to cooking? We talked about it off the air.
Well, I thought I was going to do a food truck, which I was ready to do. And, everyone was like, oh man, you just retired 41 years of federal service in my family. And I had some health issues going like, carpal tunnel, simple things like that on the men. And, so I was going to take a little time off anyways. And then they're all like, why do you want to work? You did all this. And I think it's a good thing they probably said that because even if I went back, I'd have to work for myself because I know I can work for whoever.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I'm at this point in my life. It's like, I'm going to have an issue if you tell me to do something that wasn't in the plan or we didn't talk about because you're short today with the manpower. I probably won't last as long. And I did what I had to do to provide for my family and, make 40 something years work. And then it's not always, that's why I tell people hang in there with whatever job you're doing. Cause it's a tough world out there today. And it's so easy to just walk away.
Yeah.
And then you're starting another job So, but that's a whole nother deal. And that's tough. I stuck with it. But, when you're going to provide and you're going to make sure, I didn't feel like I had the luxury to just bounce around job to job when I had 2 young children and a wife, although my wife does very well. what she does for her career. So, but still, it takes two today in most cases to make stuff work, to get what you want, especially when you retire, in my opinion.
Exactly. I've I did my 30 years and bounced around a few places. I probably would have stuck it out if at the post office, right? But I went at the wrong time. I was there during the pandemic, right? So everything was strictly mail, U.S. mail, and it was just everything was so busy, and it was just crazy, and I just caught it at a bad time, the busy time, and it was really something that was so it stirred me away from it. But anyways, so what do you said you were cooking today, right?
I am. I got some ribs over here, and actually I'm gonna turn this camera, and I'm gonna just go ahead and take a minute to baste them. And so pretty much what happened was I made I took some apple juice, about a quart of apple juice, put it in that 12 cup. You can do this in a 6-quart pressure cooker, so I don't want anybody to think, he's got the large pressure cooker. I could probably do 4 racks of ribs, semicircle inside. Put about that much liquid off the bottom. You can put liquid in there. You can put some liquor in there if you want. Southern Comfort or something, which I've done a couple of recipes in my chili. I've done that. But anyways, start with I don't know, about a quart of liquid. It could be less. Apple juice, apple cider vinegar. Rub your ribs down after you pull the membrane. Put them in there semicircle sideways. So whatever rub you want to use, you do that. You rub them down. And I got them in the pressure cooker. I'm going to pull them out now. I'm going to baste them really quick, pop them in the oven so we can also continue to cook. Okay. So continue to chat with me. So I'm going to do that right now. I think you can see that.
Yes.
Maybe it's...
It's the sound of music.
Yes. This is a nice pressure cooker. I got this one. Here we go. Now let's just hope. I never tried this this particular recipe with this pressure cooker. This is a new one I got for Christmas. And now I'll work a little bit different with the pressure. So I'm hoping that it'll be not all the way falling apart when I lift it out. It should be okay. I could have, I was going to use the one I was familiar with, especially for the show. Then I said, if I cook it, like you said, you can't go wrong. If it's overcooked, so what if it's falling apart? I'll baste it and pop it in the oven.
Exactly.
You can't be scared to fail. If you don't try it, then it is a failure.
Yeah, exactly. Live and learn, lesson learned.
Perfect. I'm going to bring this over.
Okay.
All right. So this is about perfect. This is how they. Let's see if I can get that pointed down to you. You see that?
Oh, nice.
All right. So now I'm just going to go ahead and, while I'm talking, I'm going to baste these up. I'm cooking, Avery. This is my grandson.
All right.
Let's know what I'm doing. And I'm cooking. See, I'm on camera. I'm talking to the really Charlie. So,
hi.
Say hi to everybody. Hi, Charlie. You see him over there? Yeah, you can see
I see him. Yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm going to make you some nice ribs here. They'll be done about 20 minutes. Yeah, there you go. And there's my son, Corey, and there's Charlie.
How's it going?
Nice. What's up, man?
I'm the producer in the background.
I love it.
Video, so
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So the video, my first YouTube content, we decided to release it after this show.
Okay.
Which is my clam chowder recipe that I never gave. In fact, the Black Pearl doesn't give it out, but mine's a little different. And I just decided finally to share it with everyone. So with any luck, that should be maybe uploaded tonight or within the next day.
We're hoping for tonight to be the drop. So
yes, we'll be dropping it.
Yes, sir.
Should be about by midnight tonight. Maybe before.
You sound like your show.
You like this show?
I love it.
Give me that. Yeah, so
nice.
Avery and I, so we're going to do a show for children. Hopefully, get that's on the back burner, and we're going to call it the Peanut Butter Jelly Show with Avery and Pee-Pee, because
very nice.
And this will be for kids. Simple stuff that kids can do with their parents. And it's just that's in the groundbreaking stage. We're talking about it.
That's a great idea.
So I figured that should be fun.
One of my favorite shows was when my grandkids were on the podcast, and I loved it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Mike Samayo, what's up, man? Saying hello.
Oh, okay. So people saying hi. All right.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Definitely.
Hold that thought. I just got to get a basting brush so I can pop these in the oven.
Okay.
I don't even have a basting brush. I got to buy another one. All right. So whatever you rub there, I'm just trying to be, sometimes I usually don't make barbecue sauce. A lot of people in this say, oh, you don't make your own. And I'm like, oh, I could if I want to, but
yeah,
I think it's all about how tender they come out and then rubbing them down. And just so you know, I do like this stuff. I use Baby Ray's sometimes, and I just found out about this. I haven't really used it yet, but it sure tastes good. So I'm going to do each rack right now, a little different. Pop them in the oven. They'll be done in about 18 minutes. So
I'm actually going to have to send you some. My cousin's down in Louisiana. He has his own, and it's definitely, oh my God.
Awesome. Sauce he makes?
Yeah. And I'm gonna definitely I have to order some for my brother, and I'll just add you to the order, and I'll get it to your house. So I have him send it to your house, so you can have it and give it a shot whenever you have a chance.
Yeah. Well, either that or I could come and do Bedford anytime. So one of the things, like I told you, he
can mail it right directly to you. Yep.
Okay. But to still answer your question even more, when you said, what are my plans as far as cooking? I really want to do something where, especially since, like I was telling you, as a kid, the Cape Verdean culture with the Contaders would go to the houses every, New Year's Day, start of New Year's Eve, and they'd be walking around, saw stuff, going door to door to everyone's house, singing songs, doing that type of thing. And I said, well, that's kind of a lost kind of what I felt was important growing up, but it stuck with me. So
sure
I kind of would like to do something similar, going to people's house. I don't know, whether it be New Bedford or any place we have. I definitely like to check on some old Cape Verdeans that are doing their thing, and that because there's a lot of people that just do not know how to make couscous, brenyala, fong, and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to be the only one making it, because I'm not the only one making it, but there are a lot of people who are doing it, and I want to see if maybe let them know ahead of time. Maybe you could come with me or something like that. That might be fun. And we just check in on some people, and I think that would be. I do think that would be a good idea to do something like that. Can kind of bring some of that lost culture back.
Sure would. I mean, your family was so good with that, as we talked about. And dear person to me is Beverly.
Pizarro?
Nope, your cousin Beverly. Yeah, and some of the old pictures that she had. And just amazing because, her dad was busy just doing what he was doing, never mind doing the other curriculum.
Oh yeah, my Uncle Lala.
Yeah, he was. So that was great. My friend Joe, him and his crew used to do it, and it's just a good feeling.
It is.
The first time I really truly experienced it was with my grandson, and when first days he was born, they end up doing it, and it was awesome. It was awesome. So
it's something I definitely want to do, especially since I'm not going to do the food truck.
Yeah.
In case anybody's wondering why I didn't do the food truck, well, for now I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to spend time instead. I'm going to do the I'm just going to be using my RV. So I just picked up the RV instead, and because I do have the DJ business too, so that's another thing that I got, and I'm expanding on that. So right now, I just purchased everything to have it lettered. I have the letters, decals that go on the side of the RV. I have my new Bose speakers and everything. In fact, I might want to try to get it into the New Bedford Parade, July 5th. We talked about that, but I do have a 50-inch television that's going to hang on the side. So I have a generator in there. I could do mobile karaoke, beach parties. Every place where there's not electricity, I can go. And I have a 24 and a 33-foot blow-up screen to do drive-in theater movies in people's yards and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Just trying to stay innovative, especially with the DJ thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, especially because it's competitive out there.
It is. It truly is. If you got a family or a group of friends that are constantly calling you, you got to do everything that it takes to keep that schedule or keep that appointment with them, because they'll move on, and when they move on, it may not return. So it's I have a friend of mine that's on it. I have several friends of mine that are constantly in that grind, and they try to work every weekend. And in the summer, it's not, they're constantly working, summer, springtime. But in the winter, it gets a little bit tougher. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna right now while we're talking, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these in. I'm gonna have to baste them again.
Yeah.
But initially now they're ready to go in the oven right now.
Awesome.
And, I'll hit them again in about 10 minutes. I am using a convection oven. You don't have to use a convection. It just happens to be what I have. Cooking some ribs, baby.
Very nice.
Okay, now you want to sit here with me? You can. You want to come on?
Charlie.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you. Always beautiful.
So it's a family event here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's
That's
And
how we
that's a-
do it.
I got it.
that's a good thing. Just pass on the secrets.
Yes.
Get them involved early.
Yes. Yes.
Someone got to take over the reins. Well, my son over there, he can throw down too, though.
I believe it. I believe
He's a
it.
good chef.
That's good.
He likes to come over here and teach people. He's a great cook. I just never see the food.
Yeah.
We always got a lot of different people eating it,
Oh, all right. I thought
sometimes I'm like, I gotta feed this guy again.
I thought you was cooking and eating at the same time.
Yeah, that's
That's my other son, but he don't.
All right.
That's funny.
So I love it.
Still getting hungry.
It'll be done real soon here. Everything else is done. But give it 15 minutes. So I got a couple of things on the table with the DJ thing and that. Right now, I don't know that I would actually. I got a pretty good offer. I don't know if I had told you from the owner of Knuckleheads Bar and Grill. We talked a couple of years ago, and he asked me if I, said that I would. He welcomed me once I retired to come work at his place. And I think he had the idea that he may move on here in the future. But once this guy was born, I'm like, well, I don't think I'm going to leave to go to New Bedford and just do that full time.
All right. I got you.
So
we got some friends, Jack Nagia saying hello, good evening.
Oh yeah, Ken Brito.
Got Kenny over there saying
there you go.
Ken is
Glad to see you all. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And if you guys hit up my channel, I appreciate you hitting that subscribe if you already haven't. There's Bob Rand Spencer.
Yeah.
It's my son Lee's girlfriend. He met at the Cape Verde Islands.
Oh, nice.
In a year and a half. So when she came for Christmas, I had to cook some Creole food, and I was a little nervous.
Oh, yeah.
That she was going to put some pressure on me.
Yeah.
Being right from the islands there. So
that's it.
But no, she loved it. So and then I'm looking forward to making couscous. She's coming here shortly. And
very nice.
Because I've done some things with couscous. But the last time I made couscous, it can be a little tricky if you're not doing it all the time. That's more about consistency though. So that's
it. I already like Barbara. Check this out. I already like her. Great kachupa.
Oh yeah. Oh, she said great kachupa.
That's it.
Yeah,
Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. Say hi to Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
He loves Bobby. Just like he's probably like, where is she?
He's already missing her, right?
Yeah. So how long you been doing the podcast though?
This is since the pandemic, so it's going on
Oh, okay.
4 years, and
Cool. I mean, I
well,
know it was up there. I was seeing stuff, but I didn't know how long you were doing it.
yeah, well over 300 episodes. I lost count, and
Nice.
I'm very, very happy with it. I'm going to continue to do it.
Mhm.
I wish I was doing it on a regular basis, but it's almost there. I'm doing it 2 days out of a week, and but I really like doing it
House is
almost
always
every
with
day.
couscous. I'm sorry, I was just reading.
Oh yeah, Jack. Yep, Jack
Nice.
is. I love Jack. That's my man. I always tell everybody that's my favorite teammate.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he has couscous at his house, maybe we need to get over there.
Yes, he's actually he's got time too now. So
Cool.
he's
Nice.
after what 3-4 decades he's retired too. So
Yeah, that's okay. You spill your pups. It's cold? He's cold from the pups.
Popsicle, do that.
So in your family, do you guys have any cook-offs?
Yeah.
Not too much. I think they.
One time, and then they won't battle me again.
No, so you're the champ,
That's the
right?
excuse he uses so I can have to cook all the time.
Yeah, right.
It's
Sorry,
nice to have that belt in the family, you know.
Yeah. We have fun, and I do a lot of stuff outside too. Like you know what I like to do, Charlie, is usually I try to do a lot of stuff that I try to challenge myself to the stuff that I wasn't good at, certain things, and those are the type of meals that I try to attack because I'm like, okay, wasn't good at this. This is easy for me, so I don't tend to do those as much. But I mean, I got a lot of stuff coming up that I want to do to show people that I really think that they would like. Cape Verdean beef stew, Cape Verdean pasta fazool. Now I'm just joking here. Someone said to me one time on Facebook, "Why'd you call it Cape Verdean pasta fazool?" I said, "Because I'm a Cape Verdean. I made it."
Yeah.
But really Italian
It's-
pasta fazool. So but I got a bunch of recipes that I want to do. I once a few years back, about 4 or 5 years ago, I did a 18-pound turkey in the pressure cooker to show for Thanksgiving special, just to show people that you can cook a turkey in less than an hour. 45 minutes pressure cooking and 18 pounds in a big pressure cooker like this. Finish it off with a little butter and
How about orange juice?
and orange juice and gravy master to baste it with, and then hit it high at like 410, 420, and it comes out crisp, and the white meat is juicier than than say frying a turkey. So I had good results that, and then I haven't done it since. So I'll do a few more of those in the near future.
I could give it a try. I definitely will try that.
Right.
This 2024 will be my first time cooking the turkey for Thanksgiving, so I got time to practice. Maybe I'll.
Well, you know, I'm going to send you the info on this big pressure cooker because it's nice to have a real big one that you can do different stuff in as another tool.
My particles.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, that can be our next video.
Can we help?
Oh,
them out
yeah. Let's help them out.
with my kitchen staff?
All right, buddy. Let's go play. Ready?
You're gonna go play?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye. Say bye,
All right.
Charlie.
See you later.
No,
Bye.
say bye, really, Charlie.
Really, Charlie.
Say bye, really, Charlie.
See you later.
All right. Thanks for
All
having
right.
us on the show, man.
Oh, thank you. That's a great commercial. I'm gonna say that. That's gonna.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We got it right there. Clip that.
Thank you, Avery.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, see you, buddy. So yeah, so let me check this, see where we're at with that basting. All right, my other chef is here too. My other son Lee.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna baste this again. Really quick. Give me just a quick second. Looking pretty good.
Very nice.
I wish you could have some right now, Charlie.
Yeah.
Also, Charlie. I
Yep.
cook every for my parties. I do a big summer party usually.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to do it this year because got other plans. But either way, you got to come out, man. Come on,
I will.
check us out. Come up with my brothers or whatever, or yourself. And
I sure will. I like that trip. I like taking that trip down there. So
yeah, I'm right off. You know where the bridges are, the double bridges in Waterford, New London. I'm right there. So I'm not far off. Hit that really quick. So we got another 10 minutes on this.
All right.
And then we're going to. And I invited my other son here in case it don't come out right.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be the guinea pig.
That's it. Hey, we got Tiny Peanut saying, "Hey, Rico Suave."
Oh, yeah. You saw my Rico Suave video?
Well, that's what she's saying. I didn't see it yet, but
who said that?
Tiny
yeah.
Yeah.
That's Tiny. Hi, Tiny.
That's great family.
Yeah,
love him.
I did a Rico Suave dance video and stuff, and years ago, and it was on Facebook.
Yeah, all right. She said she's just turning in. What you cooking?
What are you cooking? That's what we want to know here, Tiny. What are you cooking today? Tiny wants me to cook some vegan dishes, which I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were fun too. I only did a couple. I'll do some more.
I actually have I have a guest coming back on, Katrina Gay. She's going to be talking about her book. She does vegan cooking and stuff, and soulful and vegan. That'll be next week. So that's nice.
Nice. I have to check that out. That'll be what day is that coming on?
It should be Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
Next Wednesday, I believe.
6:30, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
But as you do, we're always, if we miss it, we can always go to YouTube and
True.
Yeah. So
right. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing here. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff if there's anything anyone wants to see me make or they want to know, they can hit me up also. I'm also on my show. I'll start doing that. I went to do it today. Kind of like the David Letterman used to do top 10. Can they keep it down? Top 10.
Yep.
Top 10. I'm going to give top 10 cooking tips each week on my show.
Oh, nice. And
so it's thought it'd be kind of fun. But and I'll still do live shows. That's something I really was getting. It's tough to go live and try to cook though without camera help, which was difficult. I mean, I managed to get by, but I'm looking for a more polished type show, better camera work and stuff like that in the near future. And it was my son who basically told me, Dad, he goes, you got a bunch of people following. I went to the parade of New Bedford, one of them about 4 years ago, and I was at the Alan Montero with my good friend on Purchase Street.
Yeah.
Across the street, someone pointed me out and said, and I didn't know them at all. And they said, hey, there's that internet cook. And I'm like, and I get a lot from people. And I'm like, you're not following me or nothing. They go, oh, no, I watched you from something. I said, how come you didn't say anything? They're like, I don't know. I just stay in the background. And that's what my son said. Oh, man, because I was walking from Russell Street all the way up to the Vets. And that's when a few people hit me up and said, oh, I love your cook. I watched. And I kind of slowed down, too, because it's one of those things where I'm like, well, I did it at first. And I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit overbearing. But then people would say, oh, no, man, I want to watch what you do. And they said they miss it. So, yeah, I'm back. I'm going to be doing my thing now. So, and
Kenny Brito asks, how often do you go on YouTube?
I would like to do it at least once a week, but I got to make sure that I want to get my cameras right and all that kind of stuff, cool. So we'll see.
Yeah. And
but I mean, I will post I think a couple of simple ones that I want to do first in case people haven't done it. Like, I don't know, do you do Jag in a pressure cooker?
No.
Okay.
I don't the thing is I'm so used to the taste of my wife's cooking, with Jag, and that I don't want it to be anything different, unless she decides that she wants to convert over and do it.
Right.
yeah, I mean that taste is perfect. So
It's not any faster.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
That, that for something like that, it's not any faster. It's convenient because you don't have to wait for the water to boil. You can just drop all the ingredients and just let it rip and walk away. Come back and the jag is done. Perfect.
Nice.
So sometimes I'll do it in that. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's a bunch of things. I also, when you're talking about making a manchoop, I tend to use the pressure cooker when I'm making it, but I usually make a big manchoop.
Yeah.
And so it wouldn't fit. Well, I could use this new one. I could do a small one in there. It's just me and Pauline, but sometimes I still cook for Nami. But the thing what I use it for was I am making manchoop. But sometimes I'll pressure cook, like if I'm putting like smoked ham hocks in it.
Yeah.
I'll cook those down first and then drop them in. So just to get a head start. Or one of the things that can be difficult, I notice a lot of people don't put it in. I like putting mandioca, yuca in my cachupa, but I learned through the years that sometimes you put it in too early, it disappears. And then if you put it in too late, it's too hard. So I like to pressure cook it in a little bit of chicken stock that I put off to the side while the manchoop is being made. And then I kind of drop it in towards the end, like the last hour, and it's perfect. That's how I do it.
That's a great idea.
So
it's no, I like that. So you make that adjustment. That's like the pressure cooker just does that for you, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It makes things easier. I don't know any. I mean, previous stories when we were younger, everyone said it was hard. Now they just kind of reinvented the whole thing, and now everything becomes so much easier with it.
Right.
And that's the one thing I like about it.
Try making your conjure in it.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I say that is because, like, most of the time, I mean, a lot of people, like, I'll use chicken thighs, boneless sometimes or whatever, or debone it. But, and I've done it with white meat. Some people are fussy. They want the white meat. And traditionally on top of the stove, if you're using chicken breast in your conjure, it's going to be a little tougher because it just is. It doesn't have the fat content that the dark. But when you pressure cook it, and then you add you pressure cook that down for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's almost falling apart tender. When you cube it, you can bite right through it, fall apart tender. And I've been using a burial rice, which is used in a lot of other dishes, Italian dishes, risotto and stuff. And I just like it because I just made it for someone who was sick a couple of weeks ago out here. And they were having a problem chewing and eat. And it was just so much easier for them to eat.
Sure.
So, but yeah.
And
I'll give you that recipe.
And for everyone out there, conjure is the easiest way to say it is chicken soup, and Cape Verdean dish that we all grew up with. And it's just hits the spot with me. I think if that was a daily soup of mine, I eat it every day. Without a doubt.
It's good.
You know.
Well, I'm going to say you gotta try mine. I want you to try it so you can see what it's like to pressure cook conjure.
Yes, I will.
It's excellent. I do that. The pasta fazool is a big one I like to do, but I do a bunch of things in there. And again, I started to mention in the summer, I like buying these, what do you call it? Like the black iron skillet. I do a lot of, the big kettles you see the cowboys use. I'm trying to think of the name of it offhand. I bought those, and I do put the briquettes on the top. I put the briquettes on the bottom. So I do all that type of cooking, like pot roast and things of that nature outside. Short ribs of beef over the fire pit. So yeah, I like to show that for people that are going to go camping and doing stuff like this. Hey, there's my brother Tom Roach. How you doing, man?
Love him.
Nice.
I have a book in the works. It's called Go Keith Go. It's about Keithy Francis.
Nice.
And I use Tommy's name and Frankie Pina's name, but I use their name in the book. And it's just because those guys are attached to Keith, right? In my eyes,
Well, Tommy used to run too. Like
yeah, yep, sure. And
and
so it was, and while I'm writing the book, I'm actually thinking without hesitation, Frankie and Tommy instantly, like boom, boom, already. And but I can't wait. I should have the book out soon. But I wanted to mention that because Tommy was on this, giving that comment. So I just wanted to let him know.
Yeah, nice. And Frankie Perry, man, I like Frankie. I like when I run into him. I don't get to see everybody, all my boys in New Bedford, but I think about everybody all the time, man. Like I said, that's why one of the reasons whenever I'm cooking stuff, I try to share it with all my boys and family and everybody else. I know they're probably like, oh, here he goes again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's just spreading the love, man.
That's
what
it.
you gotta do.
Matt Jones saying hi from Chicago.
Oh, yeah, what's happening? Yeah, he's in Chicago. He's
I love it.
my son Lee's friend. Alexa, stop. Alexa, I'm on a cooking show. Knock it off. Alexa, stop. Alexa hasn't been behaving lately.
No, it's
Speaking out of turn.
That's funny that comes on, right? Because one of the things I wanted to add to the podcast is using Alexa.
Definitely do it.
And when I had a certain question, one of my guests, in the comment section, I actually wanted to kind of ask Alexa, and it's funny. Some of the things that that come out of that, it's amazing. Great invention.
Yeah, and I get the video one. Well, most people buy the little video one now, anyways. I got two of them. The reason because you can pull up, you can just ask, like, you can tell it to show you a recipe. Maybe you have that's what I like to do a lot. I'll be making something a certain way. And then what I like to do is I might look at 4 or 5 different people's recipes that everybody thought was real good and go, well, I like this in there, but no, I don't like that. And then I just do it and put my own twist on it. And that's how I come up with a lot of stuff anyway. So my brother said his Alexa's responded to the conversation. He needs to rename it. Yeah, just call it Nosy.
Yeah, Nosy. I love it.
Let me check on his ribs again.
All right. Nice. Thank you, everyone, for the comments. This is what I like about the Really Charlie podcast and doing these things is that we have some community interaction.
We're going to pull these out, Charlie.
All right. Go ahead, Lee.
And let me see if I can get someone to hold that. Hey, Leo Corey, I need somebody. Please. I need someone. No, I can do it myself. I wanted to.
You need a taste tester?
Well, no, I really need.
Yeah, that's right.
Blame it on Charlie for starting at 6:30.
Yeah.
So
I had no choice.
Show this the ribs with.
How you doing, Charlie?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Nice to meet.
Nice to meet you.
Not a small
Great
kid
show
anymore,
for the
man.
community. Hey, Ken Brittle, thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right, so you can use it.
Yeah, what you need?
I want to show these ribs. They're done.
It's the lovely Joyce.
I haven't seen my son in 2 weeks. This one here. He found out I was doing ribs. He's here.
That's it. Smart man. You guys raised him right. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, Charlie, I didn't hear no problem.
That's it, Charlie. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut into a representative piece. So you can
Okay.
see.
Good stuff like this.
All right. So Lee, yeah, ready? Watch it be super tough as I go to show this or something like that.
Nah.
I just kidding. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna cut it into this
Yeah.
right here. See that? Just fall right off the bone, Charlie.
Yes. Check it out.
It's too hot to taste. This is exactly the way I want it, though.
Nice.
Mm.
That's the great words coming from a chef.
It's good.
Nice.
Taste testers, where are you?
I'm right here. No, I was
That's
here
it. Look at that.
Or actually, I was watching, so
It was real busy until I said taste tester.
I said,
Yeah.
Nana, let me get back on the show.
Someone want to grab this one? Go ahead.
seniority too. He's the older brother, so I'll give him that.
Most tender. And then all right. So I did this one, and there you go. So,
Yep.
yeah. So I can give anybody who, I didn't do this whole recipe on YouTube, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But I will do this episode where they see me do the whole thing. Or they can just hit me up and let me know what they would like.
True. The this is great. I anticipated a great show. I like this. We got to do this more often.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to do it whenever you want, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. I gotta stop eating. I'm on camera.
We're the biggest beneficiaries. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
$5 a piece, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time he's ever charged us. First time.
That's it. All you need is that potato salad, little
Exactly.
cornbread. Man, nice.
I knew I was coming on this show, so I said, well, I'm not making no potato salad today. So I was busy doing other stuff. But when I went out to all these, I said, I'll just grab some. They didn't have it.
Yeah.
But I got some boiled potatoes, and I'll be doing that here in a few minutes. So yeah, but definitely have to do this again.
Yeah.
I appreciate the time. Yeah, Joyce.
Sister-in-law. Yeah.
This is my beautiful sister-in-law.
I love her. She's I seen her yesterday.
Wait a minute. Can I just do this?
Yep.
Hi,
Joyce? Want to bite? Psych!
That's my godmother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You picked the right one. You
I
picked
got
the
you,
right
guy.
one. She is she's a fabulous person.
Yes, she is. God bless her.
We were lucky in the Bay Village to have her around, and she was definitely one of those great moms that was a mom to many of us, doing great things for us.
Oh, yeah. Just like your mother.
Everybody needs
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I remembered you probably when you were real little.
Yep.
And my sister Lynn was saying when I was mentioned, she goes, "Oh, you're going to Really Charlie show." She goes, "You know what?" She goes, his mother was my best friend when we were growing up."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like she's telling me, and I'm like, "Oh, like I don't remember that." And then she
Yeah.
goes, "Shut up."
That's a yes to Ken's question.
What was it? I'm sorry.
You use the oven convection.
You don't need to use a convection.
It looks like it's on.
You don't need to, but could you shut that up, please?
Yeah.
You don't need to use a convection oven.
But you did have it on.
I had it on that.
Yeah.
But just so people understand what the convection oven does do, when you're using a traditional oven, it's cooking from the bottom up.
Mm-hmm.
So on a lot of dishes, especially when you're baking, when you use a convection oven, you get that fan that circulates. So
True.
like if you're doing biscuits or something like that, when the top is done, the bottom's gonna look the same. There's a conventional oven, the bottom could be burning and the top's not done.
Yeah.
So which works good when you're doing, say, ribs or something, that that the whole thing is, being cooked well on both sides. I can't
Very
even
nice.
put that. Yeah.
Look at that.
So yeah.
That's some good money right there. Look at that, man.
Well, I got the ribs at Aldi's, and I'll tell you what, I got 3 racks of ribs. They're like $9 a piece, man. Because they were like $2.79 a pound, which is a good price for ribs. And just remember to pull off that membrane off the backside.
Yeah, definitely.
And it works well. So yeah, I can't wait to do like to do a live show with you at the same place with you sometime.
Yeah. Yep. Even if I'm taking that ride up there, to see you, whatever. One thing I like about this podcast is that it's mobile and I can always put it on the air. Definitely do our thing. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you being that older kid in the neighborhood that I can look and follow and thank you for your great service, in the military. Means a lot to me. And, because if we didn't have those people ahead of us, leading us in a certain direction, at least a positive direction, like you did, I just, I don't know where I would be, because we were very easily swayed, to go in any kind of direction, And I'm just
I
glad
had
I
Uncle
was.
David Grace living in the same house with me, so him or my brothers would have slapped me in the head. I mean, I did some things that I shouldn't have, but nothing real bad. I obviously went the right path.
Yeah.
I attribute that to everyone, like you said, that I grew up with. And back in the day, if your mother or some parent down the street just kicked my butt because of something, then if I complained about it when I went home, I would have got another butt whooping.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's a little bit different world today, but that's why they need us all out there to do our thing and show some support for them too. So.
Exactly.
So I'm just really happy, and I look up to what you did too. I was away, and I knew, as you were growing up, that you were now on the police force and doing all that stuff, and I was in the Coast Guard. But now I'm happily retired, just like you.
Very nice. I'm enjoying it. Driving a van part-time, school bus van. Get out of the house, come back. It's a good thing. I got to stay busy. Got to stay healthy.
Right. I just asked about that recently. Right now, I'm just helping coaching. My son, well, all three of us coach Waterford Clark Lane Middle School this year, which I think they would. We got a winning record. We're in the playoffs Thursday against Groton.
Good luck.
And we're 7-3. Last year they were 1-14. So is what they told me. So
good.
We got to move it in the right direction. We got a pretty good squad, and so they got me involved in that again. And I was the Waterford basketball commissioner out here in 2004 to 2007. I was heavily involved in it, and then I backed out. My son asked me to get involved, and I was like, I was being a little lazy. I got a little complacent being home. I'm like, I don't know, I gotta add that into my life. And now that I'm doing it, I just love being around the kids. So it's good for me.
Yeah,
if
coaching
I can help out in that way, it's a good thing.
Coaching's a huge part of my life, and was part of my life. I don't know if I'll get back into it, but I liked everything that it's done for me over the years, and you keep on doing it, man. And
I'm doing it for now, that's for sure. We'll make a decision on next year, but I am getting to the point where it kind of teased me. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm like, because I got offered to take that job myself last year when I retired, and I didn't. But I don't know. I was involved with coaching AAU and some other stuff through the years out here. And I don't know. I probably will get back into it. But, I also got to show my dog like my brother Tommy did. Yeah. So that's going to take some work. My girl Lucy, she was around here running crazy. I got 2 dogs, as you guys see. But
yes.
She's going to be in some shows. So looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Hey, Joyce, we love you too, sweetie.
Yeah. Everyone loves her.
Come eat some ribs, Joyce. If they're not gone, let me get in.
That's it. All right. I want you to kind of close this podcast with any kind of plug, any plug you want, just from your.
Well, I'd just like to say, please subscribe, because I'm not sure which direction I'm going with all this food, but I definitely want to do it for all you people and myself too. And I just want to keep that culture going, because a lot of dishes that I talk to Cape Verdeans about, they're not even making them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, we can't let that happen, man.
No,
we need more people doing their thing. So that's all I really have to offer right now. I'm just appreciative of the fact that people are watching me do my thing, and they actually enjoy it, because I didn't really want, when I took on this years ago, like I said, I really didn't want to be overbearing, and I kind of backed away after a while. I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's a little too much. But then, like I said, people were telling me, oh, no, we want to see you. So I appreciate that.
Yes. Kenny says, I love spending time at my godmother's house.
Yeah.
Was that big brother I always wanted? It's so true.
I remember him when he was a baby.
Yeah.
When he was buck naked, coming over my house and changing his diaper.
It's
You're making me feel old, Ken.
Hey,
that's all right. We're still here, so that's cool. But anyways, again, I appreciate you having me, and we'll definitely have to do this again.
Okay, you got it.
So I want everybody to be looking for the upload. There's no content on there yet, but there definitely will be, probably by tomorrow. My son's working on it, but he's also they're both school teachers, so their time is usually, valuable too. So,
Yeah.
but we're going to get it under where we do things weekly. I'll probably do my show and give them 3-4 days instead of last second trying to get the content out.
I appreciate it. All right. Linda Swords says, hey, we also got,
Pauline's cousin. Yeah.
yeah. Let's see who else we have here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There she is. Hi, Linda.
Linda, I love her. All right. Blast from the past.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Sharon Duwa, very good show. Thank
Thank you,
Charlie.
Sharon. Sharon knows I love her.
That's it. She's
She
one of
sent
the
me an
best.
She sent me an application to get on Chopped, and I didn't do it years ago.
Mhm.
I kind of backed out. It was not a great time in my life at that point, but I definitely would think about doing it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see.
That's it.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
And again, this has been great, man. I really appreciate it. I'll be definitely picking your brain on how to set up my kind of podcast coach show thing that I want to do. So we'll definitely have to get together.
Easy enough. That sounds like a good road trip for me. Get to your house.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
And we'll set it up and go from there.
We also, I'm gonna come down in my RV. We can do some cooking right in the RV. We can do a little travel and cook show.
All right. That's a plan. I love it.
Oh, hold on. He said he wants me to. He calls me Pee-Pee.
Uh-huh.
You want to catch a bass?
Yes, I do. Thank you so much. See,
That's it.
I gotta say bye to Charlie. You see, here you go. Can you catch it?
Oh,
no, she got it. Good job.
I love it.
So yeah. So all right, man. Well, thanks again, Charlie.
Thank you. I love your family. You guys stay positive, stay blessed, and we'll talk very, very
Good
soon.
night.
Say good night, Charlie.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night. I love you. Take care.
All right, we love you, baby.
All right.
Take care,
Love you,
Charlie.
man.
Thanks again for this
Thank
opportunity.
you. Bye-bye.
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 We love everybody. We miss
That's
you
awesome.
all.
All right,
I
man.
love
Take
it.
care.
Love you, man.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right.
All right, everyone. That was great. Thank you, everyone, especially in the audience, giving the comments. I see y'all there. Linda blasting some hearts on the screen. Oh, that's great. That's great for Lee to see. He worked hard, Tanya, appreciate you. Tommy, Linda, Sharon, Jack, everyone, and also the Rocha family. Joyce, I see you out there. Thank you. And thank you, Linda. So we are definitely going to end this podcast with my favorite song. We will be on Spotify momentarily, but you can check this out on Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget Lee's channel on YouTube. Like and subscribe to it. It's very, very important for guys and girls that do the YouTube channel. It means a whole lot to us. All right. I'll actually have another podcast tomorrow, Fentanyl Facts and Stories with Paula Young. We'll be talking about that at 7:30 tomorrow. And the Really Charlie podcast is every Tuesday. So we definitely will be doing many, many things. Got a lot of local guests coming on. And I really, really, truly appreciate y'all. All right. I'm going to end with my favorite song by Lionel Peter Walker, the Really Charlie intro. Take care. God bless. Love you all.
It's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bumping through your broadcast. Grab a chair, fill your glass. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yo, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Yeah, it's the Really Charlie Podcast. Bumping through your broadcast. Grab a chair, fill your glass.